Hello! Today, I wanted to share one thing I learned very recently, Nirvana Fallacy. Before you exit, I promise you this will all make sense in the context of personal finance and investing.
Sinusumpa ko, magsumpaan tayo.
I guarantee na may matututunan kayo, and by the end of this video, you will be more conscious about your investing and personal finance decisions. Deal? Sige, game!
Game ka na ba? Game na!
A fallacy is a mistake in reasoning or a flawed argument that can make an idea or claim invalid. One classic example is, exercise makes you healthy. I exercise more than Juan. Therefore, I am healthier than Juan. Although there could be a chance na totoo, I am healthier than Juan, these three statements are not enough to justify na I am healthier than Juan. To explain Nirvana Fallacy, let's take an example. I think there are two types of people in this world. Type A, ito yung mga taong gustong perfect decision palagi pag bumibili ng gamit. Gusto nila yung highest and best version para once lang nila kailangan bilhin at pang matagalan na. May point naman, kung gagastos ka naman talaga, then make sure na yung pinakamagandang version na ang kunin mo, di ba? Type A people, minsan they spend a few weeks, up to a few months, siguro, minsan isang taon, researching and looking for that one thing that checks all the boxes. Okay, other side of the coin. Type B naman is yung mga taong gusto na saktong-sakto lang ang bibili nila for their current needs. They always ask, which one gives the best bang for buck value? Itong mga taong to, itong mga type B, alam nilang hindi nila magagamit lahat ng features or lahat ng advantages of a certain item, kaya they settle for the mid-tier or yung tamang-tama lang. Bigay tayo ng example. Mga cellphone, mga smartwatch, TV, gaming console, laptop, at kung ano-ano pa. Yan ang mga common items kung saan magiging obvious kung sino yung mga type A at sino yung mga type B. Okay, so yun ang context ng Nirvana Fallacy. Ngayon, i-try naman natin i-apply sa personal finance. And let me know if you resonate more with type A investors or type B investors. Here's the first scenario. You are thinking about starting investing, tapos you come across this idea of putting all your hard-earned money into one single high-risk asset because it promises the highest returns. Sounds tempting, right? Isang asset lang, so low maintenance, tapos siya yung pinakamataas na investment returns. Well, that's a classic case of Nirvana Fallacy. Instead na magkakahiwalay ang pera mo sa iba-ibang investment, hahanapin mo muna ang investment na may highest possible return to maximize your gains. Tapos doon mo ilalagay lahat ng pera mo. Well, the reality is, diversification helps manage risk and can lead to more stable returns over time. Alam ko naman, we all want those highest returns, but time and time again, na-prove naman na putting all your eggs in one basket might not be the best strategy. Medium-term to long-term investors, they always seek balance between high-risk returns and risk management. Now, let's talk about timing the market. Siguro narinig mo na yung sinasabi nila na buy low, sell high, but in reality, who can consistently time the market perfectly? I don't know anyone who can do that. Falling into Nirvana Fallacy here means rejecting investing altogether. Ayaw mo na at all kasi you can't time the market like a pro, di ba? Ang reality talaga is successful market timing is incredibly challenging. Sometimes we are able to do it, most of the time hindi. Instead, focus ka ngayon sa long-term investing and riding out the market fluctuations. In one sentence, it's not about timing the market, it's about time in the market.
It's time to stop!
Kasi hindi naman tayo nagmamadaling yumaman, di ba? So why rush the gains? Consistency is key when you want to get rich. And as I've said before, getting rich is simple, but it's not easy. The hard part about personal finance is the emotional aspect.
Emotional damage!
Kung hindi mo kayang i-control sa ngayon, then you might need some practice. If you try to time the market with every trade, with every investment, you expose yourself to unnecessary emotional risk, and that's more opportunities for you to make a mistake. Okay, let's talk about savings. Meron ka bang kaibigan na ganito yung sinasabi?
Uy bro, kumusta na yung ipon mo? Ako kasi I save 50% of my income in May via digital bank. 15% yung interest bro.
Okay, fine. Extreme example yan. Pero do you ever feel overwhelmed kapag ganyan yung usapan ng friends mo na nakapag-save sila ng mataas na percentage of their income? Tapos pag tinanong ka nila, sasabihin mo na lang, I can't save 20% right now? next year na lang siguro pag tumaas na ang sweldo ko. For sure, pag tumaas na o nagkaroon na ako ng increase, mas mataas na ang take home ko, makakapag-ipon na ako ng 20%. The Nirvana Fallacy here means rejecting any savings plan kasi hindi niya namimit yung target mo. The recommended savings rate is 20% of your income. So, ang iniisip mo, kung hindi ka aabot sa 20%, what's the point? Wag na lang. But the reality is, there is a point, guys. Saving any amount is better than saving nothing. Ganito lang po ang tip ko dyan. Find a savings rate that fits your lifestyle. It's not about perfection, it's about consistency. Kung hindi mo kaya ng 20%, then ask yourself kung kaya mo ba ng 15. Hindi pa rin? Try 10 or 5. It doesn't matter as long as you start and it's not zero. Start small, start now. This next one is interesting. Meron akong kilala na ayaw ng utang. Bumili siya ng kotse, cash. Wow, galing no? Hindi siya mayabang, ganun lang talaga. Ayaw niya lang talagang magbayad ng utang. Ayaw niyang may utang, rather. Well, kung kaya mo namang gawin yun, di ba? Kung meron kang pera to buy cash, there's no problem with that. And I'm genuinely happy for you. There are advantages in paying off 100% of your car immediately. Siya po, he wants to live debt-free. But completely debt-free? Pwede natin i-challenge ang mindset na yan. Is living debt-free always the best approach? Rejecting any form of debt o utang is an example of Nirvana Fallacy. The reality is, responsible use of debt can be a valuable financial tool because not all debts are equal. Hindi pala magkakapareho lahat ng utang. Good debt has the potential to increase your wealth, while bad debt is often attached to depreciating assets. So, a common example of bad debt is credit card interest. But in a larger scale, car loans are also a form of bad debt. Of course, guys, this section is not completely black and white kasi hindi naman lahat kaya magbayad ng kotse in cash. Kagaya ng sabi ko kanina, may kakayahan siya magbayad, so yun yung ginawa niya. Ang point lang is, all other things being equal, paying by cash is almost always better than paying your car loan provider each month. On the other hand naman, examples of good debt ay yung gagamitin mo for assets that appreciate in value. Anong example niyan? Mortgages for your homes or student loans for education. Sa mga scenario na to, when used wisely, they can contribute to your financial well-being. Siyempre, bahay, saka education. Parang upskilling lang yan or certifications. Papasok ka sa isang course or bibili ka ng online trainings para magamit mo sa career mo. After getting some experience and applying the things you learned from those tutorials, from those certifications, mapapansin niya ng employer mo and they will give you better opportunities. And in turn, tataas ang sweldo mo. This next one is a bit closer to my personal experience and kailangan ko laging i-remind ang sarili ko about this. This is about expecting na perfect palagi yung investment decisions mo. Have you ever hesitated to invest kasi takot kang mag-invest, takot kang magkamali, takot kang mapunta sa wala yung pinaghirapan mong pera? Or kung nag-i-invest ka na ngayon or nag-trade ka na tapos natalo ka, ayaw mo nang tumuloy kasi baka matalo ka lang ulit. Falling into this type or example of Nirvana Fallacy means avoiding all the decisions. Completely ayaw mo na kasi nagkamali ka na. Iniisip mo matatalo ka na naman, so there's no point in investing really. But here's the reality. All types of investments always carry some form of risk. Kaya nga siya investment eh. Hindi sure na mananalo ka. It's okay to make informed decisions based on your goals and risk tolerance. Keyword is informed or educated. Hindi pwedeng tira lang ng tira pero wala ka ng palang bala. In this case, dapat ang bala natin is proper financial education. Kung hindi ka nag-aral, matakot ka talaga matakot ka talaga mag-invest kasi ang tawag dyan ay gambling. Pag hindi mo pinag-aralan, sugal lang yan. To some extent, related din ito sa analysis paralysis. Waiting for the stars to align, waiting for perfection, might mean missing out on opportunities. The opportunity cost could be much higher if palagi kang nag-hesitate i-execute ang trading plans na inaral mo naman at pinag-isipang mabuti.